Hello, my friends. Welcome back to From the Heart. This is take 6. And in this chat, I'm going to talk about another addiction that I've had for probably the longest, because this started when I was a young child, before I even started drinking, was eating, my eating disorder, and exercise anorexia, high performance dancing. Yeah, that is another form of control, my friends. So my entire life, I've always wanted to be a dancer. When I was young, I started dancing at the age of 2, and I was put into all forms of dance: ballet, jazz, contemporary, hip hop, tap. And my dream was to be on Broadway. And as we know, there's a lot of standards that come with that. And I was always small. I was always too short, too ethnic looking. And when I was probably like 12 or 13, I went through a really bad sickness where I had like sores in my mouth and down my throat, and I couldn't eat for a couple of weeks. And I lost a lot of weight, and I was already pretty tiny. And I remember getting a lot of attention for it. And that was everything to me. And I realized I can control the way people see me. And so I've always been preoccupied with weight and my outer appearance and being small. And then fast forward to when I was a mother. And I remember my son once saying to me, "Mommy, why aren't you eating?" And that was something. I remember feeling like, oh wow, he's watching me. He's paying attention to what I'm eating and what I'm not eating. And around that time in my 20s and 30s, I was definitely using exercise to my detriment. When it really got bad was when I was going through my divorce, and I was also training for my first triathlon. And so I was hardly eating anything. I was working out twice a day, 7 days a week. And in the evenings, I would do my exercises drunk. I would run drunk. I would swim in the pool drunk. I would ride my bike for miles, being fueled by vodka. And I definitely used exercise in dangerous ways, over exercising, in order to control the outward crazy, the instability. That was how I controlled it. Pushing myself, trying to strive to totally unattainable standards. But in my mind, that was what I thought I needed: to be loved, to be accepted, to be seen. And now I know that just the inside, my heart, my inner child, the one who is emotionally neglected, abused, in all ways, sexually, physically, emotionally, mentally. That part of me was crying for attention, for love, for acceptance. And so learning balance has been really challenging for me. Learning how to enjoy high intensity, because I still love to dance. I still love to do high intensity exercise, running and biking. But I also have learned how to sit, and how to be quiet, and how to tune in to myself. And in doing so, I am able to gain a sense of centeredness and hear my own voice. And that is what I use in my sessions. The internal muscle of intuition that is built through loving care and attention and being graceful with myself. I remember when I was learning this art, my teacher had said to me, Maria, the grace that you show other people, the patience that you have with others, that is what you need for yourself. And that was like, what a light bulb. And allowing myself, learning how to turn that around for me. You know, other people have said that to me over the years as well. Maria, you're so, intuitive with other people and you're so caring. Why don't you use those skills for yourself? And it wasn't until I felt worthy enough, until my own awakening, until it was ready, until it was time for me to see, feel, hear, and know the truth. And that is the truth of self-love. And I would love to open you to that, if that is something that you can recognize and resonate with. You know, we go through these experiences of pain, and I believe we turn them into personal power when we start choosing love over fear. That is what From the Heart is doing. Having these little chats and speaking truth into the things that I've experienced, because they're all so valuable. The forgiveness that I have, gosh, that version of me, whenever I feel things welling up inside me, I honor that part of me. I say, thank you for helping me survive, for helping me learn, for helping me grow. It was a part of my evolution. And that is what we are all here doing. We're learning, we're growing, we're changing. We're embracing our truth. The truth is in the heart. It's not in the mind and the stories that we tell ourselves or what other people say about us. It comes from inside. And the sessions that I hold with people are really deep and profound and very gentle. And I would love for you to experience what I'm able to provide. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Most importantly, take time for yourself every day to listen and to love. From my heart to yours. Namaste.